Good morning and happy Friday, you guys. So, let me tell you how my morning has not started off very well. So, I go to log in to my computer and I was able to log in, but my laptop slid off, and so my ID slid out of the side of the card reader. So, you just put it back in, right? Wrong. So come on, retard, Jesus Christ. So I'm so sorry, but I'm not feeling my best today, okay? I'm not in the mood. So anyway, I go to put the card back in and it won't read. And I'm saying to myself, no, what the heck is going on? Because my card was reading fine when I teleworked on Monday. Didn't have any problems at all. So, anywho, I call the help desk. And as always, I get Alan. I love working with Alan because he's awesome. And I tell him what's going on. So he tells me, gives me some steps to take to try to fix the problem. And it doesn't fix it. And so he says, well, do you have an eraser? I said, yeah. Well, I thought I did anyway, but I had to look around, but I did find a pencil. So he says, take the eraser and erase over the part of the chip on the card. So I said, okay. So I erase it really good, and I power my laptop down, wait 20 seconds, power it back up, and wait for the prompt to insert the card, put it back in, and I just knew it was going to work. Did not work at all. So we try that 2 more times. It doesn't work. So he says, well, unfortunately, the only thing I can tell you is you're going to have to bring the laptop back downtown. No, he says, are you in the office? I said, no, I'm teleworking today. And so he said, oh, wow. He said, well, you're going to need an external card reader. I'm thinking, huh? So, and I know I don't have one. I had one years ago, but I don't have one because I've not had a need for one. And so anyway, he says, I'm going to need an external card reader. And I'm thinking, hell, I won't be back in the office until Tuesday. And I just really do not feel like getting dressed to go downtown, either get on the subway or get somebody to drive me, because I won't have anywhere to park. So I need somebody to drive me so that I can get out, go in my building. That's too much. I don't feel like all of that. So I said, you know what? Let me go up to Staples, which is where I just left when I started this video. Go up to Staples. I'm standing around forever waiting for some daggone help. And I'm saying to myself, where are the people that are supposed to be working? And so the lady was like, well, I paged John several times, but he didn't answer. And so I don't know if he's helping a customer or what. And I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm already, getting kind of pissed because I'm standing around and I don't have all day. And so I said, well, can you just page a manager or somebody? Because this doesn't make any damn sense. And so she said, well, I paged the manager twice. And I don't know, I guess she's caught up with something because she's not answering. I said, Jesus Christ. But I tell you what, I won't go into that Staples any damn more. And so I'm waiting. Finally, John comes over, and he's got his face all wrinkled up. And I'm thinking to myself, hold the hell up. You coming over here looking like the crack of somebody's tail with your face all frowned up. I'm the one standing here waiting. So because he had his face frowned up, I frowned mine up too. And so he was like, yes, can I help you? So I frowned my face up. I said, yeah, I'm looking for an external card reader. He said, an external card reader? What is that? I said, Jesus, please help me. This is what I said out loud. I said, Jesus, help me with the next thing that comes out of my mouth. I said, you have no idea what an external card reader is. I said, well, if you need an ID to log into a laptop, you've got to have, there's usually a built-in one for most laptops, not all. But if it doesn't have a built-in one, then you need to have an external one. And he's frowned all up, and he says, I don't think we have anything like that. And I mean, just face all frowned up. I said, look, can y'all get me some other help? Because this shit right here is not helping me at all. So the young lady that was on the register, not the service desk, but on the register, she said, ma'am, let me help you. So she goes and types in some stuff into the keyboard and realizes that they don't even carry that, not in the store. And she's like, well, I can order you one. I said, babe, that ain't gonna help me because I need it today. I'm working from home. I said, but don't worry about it. I said, you know what? Best Buy, they would have it. And so I'm getting ready to go grab my dad up. And then, because the Best Buy, unfortunately, they don't even open up to 10 o'clock. I said, Lord, have mercy. But, so there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm going to go grab my dad, grab me something to eat, and then head on, because it is 9:33 now. And I'm going to head on back down the road. And Best Buy should be open by the time I get there. But, y'all, so that's been my morning. And I am, Lord, my hands are itching. I just feel like choking the hell out of somebody. But I'm going to take a couple of deep breaths, and hopefully that feeling will pass, because I don't have time to be going to jail. It's Friday, too. I don't have time to be going to jail. But, things happen. So now I will have to, and I don't really want to get a new work laptop, because when they have to switch stuff over, sometimes everything doesn't switch over, and I don't have time for that either. So I'll probably just keep this external drive and just have this one at home and move on. Because like I say, I could get one from work, but I have to pay for it out of pocket today because I need it today. I don't have time to wait, and I don't feel like going downtown to get one, or I could just get one. So I don't know, maybe I might be a little ghetto and take it back when I get to work on Tuesday and just get one from work. I'll see about that. Anyway, let's jump into today's topic. So the subject came up, and I'll talk a little bit more about this in my Catch Up With Me video, but I have a new young lady that I'm working with on helping her get her YouTube channel set up, Miss Maya, who's 8 years old. And you guys, when she opens her mouth, she is so bright, so intelligent, and she's starting a channel teaching people how to draw. I said, honey, I will be subscribing to your channel because I don't know how to draw, but I think I'm going to learn. And she just fell out laughing. And so we were talking, and I was sharing with her. I said, now you're going to want to do batch recordings. I said, do you know what that means? And she said, no. I said, well, that's where you're going to sit down and you're going to record, let's say 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. You decide, excuse me, y'all, my sinuses are draining. You decide how many videos. I said, but I would suggest doing, 5 or 6 to get started. But I wanted to share that with you guys. If you're doing videos for your YouTube channel, or even if you don't have a YouTube channel, maybe you just share them on your social media platforms, I would encourage you to batch them, because it makes life so much easier. It makes life so much easier. Like today, for example, later on today, I'm going to record. Now, the only videos that I don't batch are my car vlogs. That's because those come to me typically the day that I'm going to record them. Chances are it's probably right before I hit the record button that topic came to me. I mean, let me not say this, not the topic, because I always have the topics, but what I'm going to say just comes to me when I hit that record button. So, yes, and I'm getting ready to turn to these people's driveway. That is not my sister's house. Lord have mercy. That's okay. We'll just turn on around. So, what was I going to say? But yeah, I would encourage you to batch them, because the other thing that I shared with her as well is, I said, now you want to also decide how many days a week do you want to put out content. So do you want to put out a video one day a week? Let's say maybe every Friday, every Monday, every Wednesday, every Tuesday or Thursday, whatever day works for you. You decide what day you want that to be, or days. But I encouraged her. I said, the other thing that you want to do is, whatever day of the week that you decide you're going to put out content, you need to make sure you're doing that. Especially when you're starting out, because what's happening is that you're putting out content and you say to your audience, all right, y'all can look for a video from me every Monday, every Friday, every Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, whatever, Saturday, Sunday, doesn't matter. Excuse me, whatever it is. And your audience, they are, especially when they start coming, because they're like, well, I just love her content or his content. And they're looking for that video every Monday and every Friday, because that's what you told them. And everything starts off fine, but then all of a sudden, out of the blue, they may go a week with no video, and then you jump back into the swing of things the following week. Well, then, that goes along for a while. A month later, they go a whole month and don't get a video from you at all. And so that will make your viewers say, you know what, I'm not fooling with this person anymore, because I love their content, but I never know when they're going to put out another video. So I'm just going to move on to something, to the next best thing, because usually that's what happens. So I encouraged her, just like I want to share with you guys, if you're doing video content, be it for YouTube or social media, whatever you're doing it for, number one, decide on what days you are going to share your videos, and you need to make sure that happens. You need to make sure it happens, period, point blank. But then also batch your content. Sit down, like today, I'm going to do all the videos for next week. Now, I'm not going to do my car vlogs. Like I said, those I record those the day that you see them. Those are recorded that day and uploaded that day. But the other videos that you see that I do, those are done in advance. So I'm going to sit down today and I'm going to record my catch up with me video, my travel video, and my coaching video, all for next week. Why? Because I don't have time to sit and every day decide I'm going to do a video. Now, if I really, really have the time, or let me say this, not the time, because I have the time, but if I already had the content figured out, then I actually could do videos for next week and the following week. Now, not so much the catch up with me video. Let me not say that. The catch up with me video, that one I have to do on a weekly basis, just because I'm sharing with you whatever happens to be new and going on at that particular moment. So that I can't do. But my travel videos and my coaching videos, honey, I can really do a month's worth of both of those, to be honest with you. And I'm really considering doing that going forward. So then that way I'm not having to record as much. I will still on Fridays record my catch up with me videos for the following Mondays. And that's okay too, because again, like I said, the stuff that I share with you in my catch up with me video, that's stuff that's just happening right then and there. That I can't decide 4 weeks from now what I'm going to talk about in my catch up with me video, because I don't know. I have no idea what's going to be happening at that particular time. So that's just my tip for you for today. Make sure you're batching your content. Sit down, put pen to paper. The topics that you can plan in advance, go ahead, write them out. Go ahead, get those things recorded. So that way you're not having to sit down and go, oh God, I have to do videos and I don't feel like it. You see what I'm saying? That just helps you out. Now, here's a word of caution. Your outfit might be cute, but if you're going to do 2 or 3 weeks worth of videos in advance, please change your shirt, okay? Because we will see that. Please change your shirt. Now, realistically, do you have to care about that? No, you realistically do not. But I would just encourage you, find, if you're going to do a month's worth of videos, find 4 different shirts that you can do, because it'll look like you done them. It won't look like you sat down and batched them all in one day. I'm just saying that's up to you. Do what you want. But I do know that there are some people that I just love following on YouTube. And I noticed that their favorite color must be black, because they tend to wear black shirts all the time. If that's the case, honey, truly wear whatever you want to wear. I care more about your content than what you're wearing. I care more about your content and the fact that your background is not a hot, funky, falling apart mess. That's what I care about, than what color shirt you have on in your videos, okay? I don't really care about that at all. Anywho, that's all I have, you guys. Let me let my dad know I'm outside, so that I can, because I have 20 minutes to before Best Buy opens, so I can get my card reader and get my butt home, because I have work to do. I do not have time to be farting around, and I don't have time for people who, you work in a store, and you mean to tell me you couldn't just tell me off the top of your head that y'all don't carry those in the store? First of all, he had to wrinkle up his face because he didn't know what the heck I was talking about. I said, Lord, if you don't hold my tongue, that I'm going to set it off and say something that I shouldn't say. Which I already did a couple of times, but and I'll repent for that later on. But you need to know your job. Act like you want to do your job. You walk over with your face already frowned up. What is that about? Come on now, because I can frown too. Okay, I can frown right along with you, but I don't want to frown, because it takes too much energy to frown. Okay. Anyway, so I just want to say thank you guys. For my new subscribers, I love it when I get a notification saying that I have a new subscriber. So thank you for that. Thank you so much. for those of you that continue to support me in all that I do, because I just love you all as well, to the moon and back, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing at all. There's nothing you can say. Oh, that Corvette is nice. Good God. I'm sorry, I digress. There's nothing you can say or do about it, because I'm going to love you no matter what. And always remember that I'm going to love you even when nobody else likes you. Okay? Until next time, make sure you are batching your videos, so you're not spending a whole lot of time every day, or even every week for that matter, recording. If you anything that you can do ahead of time, y'all do it. Save yourself some time. Then all you've got to do is upload it, edit it, you make it private so no one can see it but you, until you're ready to actually share that video. Okay? That's all I have, you guys. Love you to the moon and back, and we'll talk again soon. Oh, and if there's ever a topic that you guys would love to hear me talk about, please, please, please let me know. Please let me know. Michelle is making it happen. That's Michelle with 2 L's at gmail.com. That's my email. I will leave that in the description box. If you ever have a topic that you would love for me to talk about, then please, please let me know. Now, let me tell you something. I'm 2 things that I'm not an expert on. That's sex and cooking. So please don't ask me to talk about those things, because that's just not my area of specialty. Okay? I like to live in my lane and, talk about things that I can talk about. Those 2, yeah, that's not my area of specialty. So anything else, let's see what we can do to make it happen. And I can either do it as a car vlog topic. I can either do it as a car vlog topic, or I can do it as a coaching topic, or if there's an area that you want me to talk about on a travel video, we can make that happen as well. So this time I'm gone, y'all. Love you. We'll talk again soon.